Hello, my name is Stefania Moreira, and my topic is on poverty in the richest country, the United States of America. My goal is to inform you about the poverty that a lot of people face in the richest country of the world. How rich is the United States of America? Well, according to Cleo Macetas, a reporter from Gulf News Money, the United States of America's wealth is an accumulating $48.9 trillion, and we rank at the top list of the 10 richest countries in the world. Yes, first place. That makes the USA the wealthiest in the world, followed by China, Japan, the United Kingdom, and France, just to name a few. But the gap between USA and China is about $32 trillion. This is 3 times richer. But yet, we have an epidemic of poverty. So how does our poverty level rank as a nation? In Ranking America, an informational site about the USA, we rank at 23.1% of children under the age of 17 living in poverty. This may not sound like a lot, but we actually rank at a second country with the highest level of poverty. How does the USA determine poverty level? The US Census Bureau determines poverty status by comparing pre-tax income against the threshold set at 3 times the cost of a minimum food diet. Updated annually for inflation using the Consumer Price Index, family size composition, and number of incomes in the house. What percentage of taxpayers' dollars are being used for education? A reporter, Gian Sahari from money.cnn.com, said that we used in 2015 25.4% that went to the Pentagon and military for war. 28.7% went to the health programs, and an alarming 3.6% on education programs. Young and Visible, a group who advocates and represents an interest of 18 to 34-year-olds, researched and graded each state on its support for public higher education by looking at metrics like races in tuition, related financial burden on families, and the ability to need base financial aid. 19 states received an overall grade of F. What are the statistics of homeless people in America? Well, according to endhomelessness.org, there was about 600,000 homeless in the states in 2015. Many poor people are at risk for homelessness. Ultimately, this is because it is hard for them to afford housing, and they can become unemployed, or the cost of the rent might go up and increase beyond the capability of paying. There's not enough programs to enable the people to fall into that risk. Just to sum it up, 1 out of 6 Americans live in poverty. These are wage earners who may lose their jobs, seniors who can't afford medications, and family living at a minimum wage. Worse yet, 1 out of 5 children live in poverty, going hungry every day. To demonstrate this point, let's say that a family of 4 makes about $2,000 a month. This is at poverty level. Imagine all the cost. Housing, $600. This is basic shelter. Utilities might be around $250. Food averages $360. And let's say that they need to maintain their old car, $375. This reduces their available funds to $415. Families that can qualify for assistance or subsidized school lunch may only add $200 to their budget, raising it to $615. But what about childcare? Even with government assistance, this can cost $225, putting them at an average budget down to $390. Government assistance program in healthcare can cost $220 at a minimum plan. If they do not qualify for Medicaid, the only average family budget would be at $170, left to cover any other out-of-pocket expense like cell phone or internet. Any mistakes at work can result in reduced pay and thus work to perpetuate the cycle of poverty. This is the reality for most U.S. inhabitants living in need that most individuals are unaware of today, in spite of the American dream that every man can make enough money to put food in their table for their family. I hope that this pitch can help to inform you of the country's current economic situation in the richest country of the world according to Gulf News Money.